besides me being outside, ekhaya beqinile. Ngiyaphahla mina, ngiyenza umsebenzi Saturday. If it were up to me, I'd be living in a jungle. And manje, I can bake, I can cook, I clean my own house.
For everybody that doesn't know, just say who Pops is. Yeah, well,
oh, Kabza, sorry.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
I can design too, I can draw, man, I have so many talents. I can act. I want to see myself on Marvel someday. You understand? I've never said this before, but like I recorded an EP with Blxckie.
Really?
Yeah, I have 6 songs with Blxckie, and it's still in the vault. And if we take that out, y'all should take your releases back.
Real recognize real. We got the one and only, the youngest stunter of the game. How old is young Stunna? How old is young? How old is young?
Uncle Slake, I'm only 25, I'm turning 26.
Okay, so
I'm gonna lose the young, maybe early 30s.
You're gonna be just Stunna.
I'm planning, just Stunna. I'm gonna lose the young, early 30s when I just reach 30. Guys, Stunna.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, following your story, you know, you've just had I think the first time I heard was Adiwele. You know, that's where I first heard. And piano was still like, it never had faces at the time, you know. Don't shoot me. Piano literally never had like faces. You know, hip hop, when you go, who are the faces of hip hop? You could even go, it was Ricky, it was KO, it was, you know what I mean? But at the time, piano was popular, but it never had faces, you know? And you were like, I think you were like really like the beginning. You were part of the generation that was the beginning of that. Yeah. And I know there was more before, but when making that song, exactly where were you, in what room, and where did this pureness of that was going to hit the world come from?
Well, I think Nitoli training Sashis, you know, the piano train, I got it while people were hopping on. Yeah. Because I was straight from hip hop. In a sense, it felt like, I'm a boy, why are you losing the culture, or why are you just ditching us? We're like, gents, but that's where the money's at now. And like, it used to be instruments, but like, Abom Shove started pulling up. Abo Amos started pulling up. Dali Wonga was hard on the pen game. So that's where I learned. That's when I took my time to say, let me just hop out my comfort zone. And I met GNS projects with Amapiano in Davidson. I started doing my research with Amapiano Kaslam. I'm saying it was 2021, lockdown baby, curfew, you need to go back home like 10 o'clock, you understand? So listening to music, I found GNS projects and it allowed me in. They welcomed me with open arms, like, boys, in, you can come make new songs with us. Let's try. And here, Oguti Boysako told me piano, I don't have to write a lot. You know, I have a lot to say because like I have that story, I have a message. I'm Mashaya. I can like turn a whole story into a song. You understand? And that's when Jaivana heard me. That's when Rigo heard me because I texted Rigo before, which we made Lala Captain. That was the first song that boomed in Davidson. And then, so we told him, welcome that song. And then we made Bakolele, which came from Jaivana. So that was the first song we made with Simnani Records. And we released it, and then people started wanting to see the face. Like who's singing behind the beat. And I got an invite from Nkuli and Skroof. I texted Skroof actually, that my boy, can you know, I've been doing piano and I worked with Simnandi, I worked with GNS projects. This is what we're working on. Can you please invite me to one of his sessions? I knew he was at Piano Hop. And I did my research, you know. He invited me. We did our first song, Skicha, and then do AKTRP. I was impressed. And he called me the next week. Hey boy, let's pull up to the studio, let's go. I didn't know that's when we were going to Kabza's house. Yeah, we stood outside the estate for like 2 hours, 3 hours, waiting for Kabza to come back from gigs. Finally got the code and we went inside. We recorded for like the whole night while Papa was sleeping. And he woke up the next morning. He's like, I heard everything y'all were working on. Let's push that aside. Let's see what you can do on my beats. Like, and he chased everyone inside the studio. It was only me and him. You know what I'm saying? So that moment for me, man, I almost cried a lot. I almost broke down because I didn't imagine myself chilling with Kabza. Like in 2 weeks, it was 2021. I just lost my relationship in the Kasi. Like, it kind of to go back to school. I'm busy dropping CVs. You understand? So lockdown is hard on us. Cigarettes are R5. You understand?
I just talked about something else. I never heard anybody complain.
Like, cigarettes is R1. Lockdown
so even
was
when you're
5.
Stressed, you can't literally.
You can't.
Be stressed.
How you think about that? That R5 you used to get like 5 cigarettes.
Yeah.
How you can't? You only getting 1.
Yeah.
Because it's hard to get cigarettes.
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you, like, but bro, I got these cigarettes by like 200. You understand? Everything was so expensive. You understand? So we couldn't spend that money on weed or even cigarettes. You understand? Because that's what kids are going. Ekasi, it said, you're disciplined. You smoke weed and cigarettes just like the other kids, or you fall for drugs. That's my hood, Davidson. I said, or you rob people. The corner is divided. The corner is divided. So there's niggas who smoke drugs. There's us who would smoke cigarettes, and there's niggas who are sober. But like the brotherhood there, you understand, the advice that we need to go out the hood. It's still there at the corner. We found it there, even though they would say, you're always gonna be chilling there. But like Ekoneni, we found something. Something. I'm gonna think about it at home. So it's either you fall on the right side or you fall on the left side. And then you fall on the left side, you have to do you have to write things. You have to write things, but I just write them down. You understand? So that's how I got out the hood. I saw my stories until I'm here.
Do you think that like in the hood, there's almost guys who like, you know, it's almost like they probably don't have like, they probably won't go like further than the hood. But they always are the guys that could see the guys who are probably going to go further than the hood.
Yes, and you're always there.
They like prophets, right? I say like those guys are like prophets.
Yeah, and I still appreciate them even now because they could see.
Yeah,
I used to wear my great-grandmother's like vintage shirts. So I used to style them with chinos and loafers. He used to be Untogozo. He used to be that one good man said, like he used to give y'all that y'all look good, but like I know y'all broke. He used to be that hot man with a G7 or that Elias Golf, or like when the car drops, he pulls up with it. Next time he's in a scooter, you understand? He used to be that hot man who used to chill at the car wash with and just listen to his stories because we wanted to make it like him. You understand? But he was always chased by hot mans. You understand? Yes, we look up to hot mans who are always in trouble, and some of the hot mans don't get that advantage or privilege to actually get money, but they're always there to say, poison, I see where y'all going, and just don't lose that. That same corner enhlala kuyo niyabona ukuthi the whole day yenzakalani while you're doing your shit there.
And that's why I always say, you know, you only have to come from the hood to know that like criminals are only seen as criminals by people who've never lived in the hood.
Who've never lived in the hood.
Because those guys are the guys who are saying, hey, pan, and born.
Yes, and those guys used to come to us because I like learning. I'm smart. They used to come to us and ask us ways how to sell a phone. So we used to give them ways how to sell a phone and get more money. You know what I'm saying? So that connection, you get to understand we are happy now. You get to understand why they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets hard and gets worse for them, and they get to do bad things. I understand them. I understand that by emotion as well. But like, most of the time, and that's why we always say for the Kasi. And nothing can happen to us, the Kasi, because of them.
Yeah. Damn, I was going to ask you to define Mashaya, but I think you've proposed Stunna. But I think you've given me some Shashayi already. You always say that like music is you have a spiritual connection with music. Just unpack that for you. Why is it such an important thing for you?
Every Sunday, there's no baby son. That's how spiritual it is. So I was connected like that. I would hear different voices inside one house. It used to be that's my great-grandmother's house, which I renovated and
Shout out.
No longer leaking anymore. You understand?
Shout out.
That's the same house. I remember Sunday services every Sunday. You understand? So, to me, I'd see people crying because they're like, singing a church song. I see a lot of emotions. People express themselves. There are confessions. We always go to abantu by kulula most. But sontweni kusho ukuthi always something happened. I found God. No, that's bengizwa lento le every week. You know what I'm saying? So besides me being outside, ekhaya beqinile. Ngiyaphahla mina ngiyenza umsebenzi this Saturday. I'm taking my father's surname officially. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So
what's your father's surname?
Msimango.
Okay.
The surname I was using like all my life.
Okay.
But you again, I'm a time, I'm a small
Sure.
So yeah, I'm fixing my father's mistakes and I'm proud of it. I feel like I definitely feel like I'm a man now. You understand? And yeah, I've accomplished besides helping at home with all the money and stuff. But Okulungis Bongo, it was the first most important thing to me. So yeah, music connects with that. It's just real life and so yeah. Ukukhuleka kwami engomeni kuyasho vele ukuthi ekhaya kuyakhuleka njalo. Ngiyathandaza njalo mina.
Green is your favorite color. That's why we got into this room.
Yeah. A lot of energy.
What does green mean for you?
A lot of energy, a lot of peace. You know, I like nature. I like if it were up to me, I'd be living in a jungle. So without any internet connection, I like that. I like just connecting with everything. You understand? I just like connecting with the world. It's just like I'm an indigenous person. So green, everything positive.
Yeah.
It means everything positive, just simply.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you've been working on your second album for a while now, you know. And I know that it's like, you know, you've called Busiswa. What are some of the things in the household, Busiswa that Ukok Busiswa that you learned?
It's Busisiwe.
Busisiwe, yeah.
Njengoba ngitshela ukuthi she was my great grandmother.
Yeah.
The same great grandmother that allowed a church service at the house.
Okay.
You understand? I just want to fix my roof. I just want to fix everything. Maybe if can add a pool. Like the pavement, I used to listen to her. You understand me? Every time she told me, it might not be university. And then you understand? And imagine, I can bake, I can cook, I clean my own house. Okay, my cleaner comes once a week. That's why. I can it's not even, you won't even find a single clothing item on the floor. Even though I'm busy every week, I work every day. But Gokwamu wouldn't want to find istatule kitchen. No mi sogi sel nugayo. No ma if you don't shave, my grandmother's always gonna be on your ass. You understand me? So I had both grandmothers actually. Grandmother, mama babam, great grandmother, ugogo my mom, and then kuliso mama my mom 40.
Okay.
You understand? So I got
to the Nabokoko. You understand? A tripartite.
Even though it wasn't, my both parents separated.
Yeah.
But my life wasn't bad. Because if bad ngapha ngiyazi ngiyagibo time ngizothola ugogo wami. If bad ngale ngiyazi ngiyayibo mama ngizothola ugogo wami, bakhona ugogo wami futhi abazala ukhokho wami. So sonke kule ndlu leyana sikhulisa ukhokho. You understand? Yeah. I got to experience ukukhulisa great grandmother wami. So uyu umuntu bekalekelela wonke umuntu about everything that happens, umsebenzi, ukuphahla. Ngiyakwazi ukuphahla ngibiza ibongo namhlanje. Ngiyazi ukuthi ngibuyaphi because of my great grandmother.
Wow.
You understand? Yeah. That's why, yeah. Busisiwe is the second album because I'm thankful that I made it here. You know, I got to spend my first meal at the age of 24, 23. You understand? So, yes, Busisiwe is just me saying thank you. No Tomato was just the beginning. Okay, I'm introducing myself. And then Pop said, the second album doesn't have to be pressure. I just want you to lead me. That's why track listing is on my own, just submitted to him. And then he said, we're going to take our time with this. Yeah. Because I want you to find
everybody that doesn't know, just say who Pops is. Yeah, well,
Kabza, sorry.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
It's Kabza. Kabza's always been a father figure to me. I lost my dad in 2018, car accident, a few days before my birthday. And I buried him on my birthday, my actual day. So that was like the biggest present ever God has ever given me. You understand? I feel like more than like a loss. I feel like because vuleke lapho from then. I think ubabam or kokwami or kokwami, like it happened. Ngathi ufika wabatshela ukuthi yo, I let my kid on earth and just make sure I nigga eat. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? So yeah, what about that?
That's incredible, man. So you were saying, yeah, so you're actually just talking about the project. So I think Ilentozane, you announced it though in 2023. What has been the delay?
I'd like to be honest, I have more than like 50 songs. Yeah. But every time we're trying to fix the track list, something comes up and then Pop said, okay, boy, let's slow down. Let's celebrate this. You understand? Because it's been like 4 years without a second album. Yeah. And my first album is still doing good. Yeah. I still get to tour with my first album. Yeah. So my dad was like, okay, Asboni, let's do it the hip hop way because you know hip hop.
Yeah.
Like 5 years without an album that comes in. 5 years after. Go back to that angle. You understand? So my pops said, let's see where this first album is actually gonna take you.
Yeah.
And it got me Puma deals, got me a Meister deal, it got me a Vodacom deal. Yeah. It got me
God is good.
God is good. Like, I've been praying for all this.
You're such a testimony, man.
Yeah.
If people don't believe in God, you're such a testimony.
Yeah, I actually pray for it. Like, nothing done with this is October 2024. And it's a certain date, like, it's in November, October. And my pops like, wait. It's always pops who has the final word.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can say I submitted the track list, pops. I'm living up to, okay, then it calls umuntu lo mastering ngoma, and then uyahlala umuntu mastering ngoma for like a week. Because like, if you can listen to piano songs, I don't want to lie and I don't want to say I'm gassing my label up, but you can differentiate between the quality or the sound between piano harp and any other songs. Yeah. You could come back and listen to a catalog back at home who's over the mastering. Pops take mastering seriously, like I want my song to sound like a Beyonce song. Yeah. And I said, I want piano to sound there. I want it to get to that. He wants that, and he's always hungry for that. It's not like Master took recorder, I mix it. These days, it's just like that. After recording, we just mix the song and we drop it next week. Yeah. My pops is not like that. Yeah. He wants to spend time on a song. We can spend 1 month on one song with pops. Just he wants a small mistake and say, hey, I heard that. Let's fix it. Yeah, he doesn't want any single mistake. He just wants everything perfect. And I like that. I like learning that from him. That's why I take music seriously, because I just can't record anything. That's why I imagine it's actually hard for me to flex on Amapiano because I always feel like sending a message. I always feel like saving someone's life. It's hard for me to tell people that I have 15,000 or 20,000 racks in my pocket. You understand? Yeah. I basically have it, but like it's hard for me to tell them in a song because I just want to. I can't do that. I don't feel good saying that. Yeah. It feels like vulgar to me. Yeah. Somehow, yeah.
But I think you know where it comes from.
Yeah, I do. And
it's not a chance.
Yes, when I got introduced to piano, they said piano is a lifestyle, boy. This message of yours. There was a time when they said, okay, forget about your 6 wheeler man, Stunna man, both like yeah. Tell us what's happening now.
Yeah.
You understand? Because like, bruh, we see you struggling now, bruh. Don't lie to us.
Yeah.
Youngish, you always say you speak about the truth. Yeah. Why can't you flex? Yeah. I got stuck on man. I'm stuck like a studio, like I want to see maybe start one line is or show good time man. She said Karendi. Yeah, but it's gonna be lively, but I don't wanna feel like I'm stepping on someone's neck. You understand?
No. But I mean, what you've done, and through your grandmother and through all the work that they've done, this is why I always say that if your mother, your great grandmother's house was used as a place for people to redeem themselves, to find salvation, the work will what God does, God doesn't stop blessing families. So, it's not like your grandmother can give you her blessings, but what God goes, you've also got your blessings. Yeah. But because you're from that line and this is what you do, now you are going to expand it. So for you, that's why it's hard, because like this is rooted in something
Yes.
that like is and yes, you will floss here. It's like because even God is a God of many things. God also like telela. If you read the Bible, tell you y'all niggas is dumb right about now. I done told you I save you like this, okay? God like this will Paul, you know what I mean? So it's not like so there's also those parts. It's not one dimensional. So if you know where it comes from, and it's not even piano. You are like you are a voice, so you cannot also like use piano rules for the voice that comes out of you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, and you've got a guy like Pops where like even how he's treating your work, he's not treating it like piano releases. He's treating it like how do we make a project successful. So once you've got that foundation, the whole thing that you need to do, you just need to be guided by what really comes from God. Go, I'm putting this out. And no one can tell you what to write.
Yes.
They can say, yeah, no, but like you are getting these, as long as you don't get full of yourself, literally just keep getting the messages. The people's messages don't count. That's why they're not young Stunna.
Heard.
Like funny on Google, I literally like was just reading about you and they said that the Stunna is his hip hop name and Young Stunna is his piano name.
What?
Yeah, so Google needs to fix that as a side note. They're saying that Stunna and Young Stunna is one person.
And my age is wrong there.
Yeah, you know what I mean? As a side note, for those people that are Googling it, I was surprised to see at the men's conference, are you looking at doing more content like that also?
Yeah, we're actually thinking of making it a movement with the family. It was a dumb idea. It was actually because of a music video. We're about to shoot a visualizer and the robot boy said, I actually have an idea. He was actually the brain of the family. And this is what I had to do. And we just got it now. We didn't even read scripts. We just freestyled everything there at the table. You know what I'm saying? He just told us what to say about when and just, okay, you can just say that, just pick that out, don't forget that. Just give us hints on what to say. And it was just, now we're thinking about just making it a movement, just expanding it.
That's so fire. That's so fire, You also like on Lucas's joint, you are rapping there. On the project, can we expect like rapping on hip hop beats?
No, but Afro beats, collab with the Nigerian artist. I won't say the name.
That's it. I see. Oh, this. You got a picture like this. Do that move.
Like this.
I see. You got that's a popular pose.
Yeah, that's actually I got a lot of features. I got Java.
All right.
Yep. I got Matlera. So the album has hip hop, has a little bit of hip hop,
So Upapta Manane, is he also gonna be throwing anything on the raps there?
No, but he's dropping a hip hop song soon.
For real.
He is dropping a hip hop song soon with Peveda and Sly.
All right.
And I'm on the song too.
Okay. Man, that's incredible, man. I think right now, I think you're really in a good energy, and I'm really interested to find out what other hidden talents are we about to see from Stunna.
Besides the music, besides writing, Sandile is I design my own pieces. That's why I started working with Puma, because I wanted to express more of those ideas besides the music. I believe it was just manga fagi sandla. The music accepted me and the music business accepted me. But like, I can design too. I can draw. I have so many talents. I can act. I want to see myself on Marvel someday. You understand? That's one of my dreams. So I have so much up my sleeves.
I heard that like on SETE, you basically were only supposed to do the chorus. What made you just write a verse?
I just sent it like that. I didn't ask.
This is what you want? I called.
I was like, Uncle Lam, I know you just wanted a chorus, but I'm just gonna let's send him the verse. Let's send him the verse also. Yeah. And when he heard the verse, I was like, I'm keeping that. I'm keeping that, because when he sent me the beat, it didn't even take me a day. Like, I felt it. but because it was a first KO feature, you know what I'm saying? And then you just got a DM from KO, like, my boy, like, KO trust me with this?
Yeah.
I'm gonna slap this, you know what I'm saying? And I was like chilling on the sofa, just writing it out. And I still have recordings of me recording the chorus while people were working in the studio at Blue Valley, and I was chilling. People were playing PlayStation. I was like, wait, to me, big. That came to me first. The SETE part came to me first. Like, I'm just gonna take this to the hood and just gonna put any English on it. Like, I just wanted a simple chorus. But like after writing the chorus, like the verse came to me after, like, ooh. Now I didn't imagine it. Like, I didn't imagine. Angazange ngicabanga uzolithanda. I thought it was like gonna be like, boy, yeah, by course like on the machine, but let me just put Blxckie on this one.
You like it, yeah. You're doing the KO actions, yeah.
It's all about the course like a point. I was like, hey, he's not gonna take it, but he was like, nah, I'm keeping this verse. I was like, yo, I was so happy. I'm so happy because I wasn't even in love.
I mean, when I look at like your career and it feels even in your beginning, there's just so many highlights, you know. What is the one thing that that's so memorable to you that's happened during the time of you just moving as young Stunna? Highlight. Okay, you can.
I've never said this before, but like I recorded an EP with Blxckie.
Really?
Yeah, I have 6 songs with Blxckie, and it's still in the vault. And if we take that out, y'all should take your releases back. And yo, my dad, imagine they said, you and Blxckie can't work together because it's gonna be like, so, yo, it's gonna be destruction. If you can ask Blxckie, we have worked with Hack. I think he's gonna put some of it in his album. Here, like, we have an EP, and that was my dream. I've always wanted to make a project with Slikour because it's one of my favorite hip hop artists. Like, his top 3 on the list. You know what I'm saying? So when he said, boys, then we can actually make more songs, and he invited me to his home, welcomed me. He's such a good person. That's why we became like close friends. We're so close. I'm so close with Blxckie. Like,
light and dark, nigga.
I can't even imagine saying that to myself, but like, he's such a man. He taught me a lot. You understand? And I feel it feels godly to be like close to a person you actually look up to. And I still bump his music every day. You know what I'm saying? So besides him being my friend, it still makes the music that I want to listen to. So now knows boy, you understand? So he actually got to invite me and say, boy, let's actually make something. And it's about like last year.
That's crazy.
Man, this is me WhatsApp mission, and then boom. I'm sorry for saying this, boy. I know they don't want me to. But what we got a big bomb on the vault.
Jeez.
I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie.
What is the one thing that like happened to you and you are like, okay, this is God, this is my ancestors, this is them. What's the one thing?
I got booked in Promised Land, Australia.
Wow.
Ooh. Hey, man, you know, when it's just white people in front, and I'm asking my mom, Tuli, I call her mom, asking her, can we please ask if these people don't know Wololo or Halala? Or can you feel it? Can we please ask if they know it? Because I don't want to be on stage and I say my lyrics and nobody knows them. And I get to those parts and then nobody knows that part even. And the people taking videos. So I don't want to be embarrassed. And no, relax. They know the songs, man. Relax. I was like, first song. I said, SETE. I was like, what? And it's just white people in front. And then I bet album Kai, but I like that you see the South African flag.
They are there. Those tickets are not cheap, but they're still the cheap tickets though.
They make it to Portugal. People around South Africa support. You know, if you go around the world, there's people from Mozambique, there's people from Zimbabwe, people from Botswana. Well, I saw the London, I perform like London. like London is just 30 minutes away. You understand? I'm trying to I'm feeling Ukraine. Yeah, I'm great. Yeah, that's why I so like So when you see that, I saw that in Promised Land, I was like, whoa. And then I didn't actually believe it. Because I was skying at the main stage. But like, basondelile abantu. You know, ipiano basitshela ukuthi hayi ipiano ngapha basiyalifunda. So the station uyilesi. Nice setup encane lapho. Yabona main stage sashaya isound edlula la. Ngithi. So usasana lento lokuthi mangiperform ngizwakala kanjani. So ushaya umoya omningi and then mawukhwela stage you get the response. You're like, whoa. Afro Nation sengijwayele sekusekhaya. I'm even going back this year. I wanna bring Mashaya. I wanna bring the Mashaya theme to Afro Nation. Set up my kuku there in Portugal. See what's gonna happen. You understand? So it's gonna be a fun experience.
Here's something that you must think of, particularly for your aspirations. There's a time where you could have gotten on stage a long time ago and you never got a response. And you still got on stage because you literally believed in this thing that you were doing. You know, that's believing in the thing you are doing. But believing in the growth is doing that again in wherever in the world where people don't respond. And you're going, they don't know it, but I'm going to grow. So you must be ready to grow. You understand? So growth means that there'll be rooms where nobody knows you, but they literally will buy on your resilience.
I've actually experienced that.
Yeah. So in that sense, you know, just always remember that before you were Stunna as who you are, you're in a room where no one cared, but you really believed in this thing, this thing. Now you got to believe that you can take it anywhere in the world and they're going to just ice grill you, but they'll know you. You know, because we knew you also over time. You dig what I'm saying? And that, I mean, I'm just hearing from your mind and where you want to go. You can't fear, you can't be embarrassed. You can't be, because you know where the thing you want, you see it more than us. You know what I mean? So there'll be rooms where they'll laugh at you. There'll be rooms where they ridicule you, but you know what it is. They don't. And those same people are going to come back. And you can't be mad at them because they never had your vision. You just need to say, okay, come along, let's go. Do you know what I mean? Yo, the one and only young Stunna. Not that this Stunna is not the same people. Shout out to that this Stunna regardless. You know, we want to hear that. Do you guys even have a name for this? I think what you're going to call this, are you going to call your EP Top Deck? You and Blxckie.
What's on me, Blxckie Top Deck? He gave it Gonke Okuhle.
Gonke Okuhle.
Yeah, Gonke Okuhle, he gave it that name. He said, I want us to actually name this project Gonke Okuhle because we have a song titled Gonke Okuhle on the EP. I think that's why he got it. And special songs, man. Nothing for the club. Just for your heart, for your soul, and a little bit of love.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love the camaraderie. I love your energy. And I wish you all the success, bro. You know,
thank you so much.
I want to see you more.
It's a blessing to be here
on the stages and just seeing you being great. You know what I mean? You deserve it. You deserve it. It gives me warm. You see, you go with so much weight on you. You know, it's like I say, your lineage has planted healing in so many people, whether it's within Davidson alone, and that healing literally is a continuation that's in your bloodline. So it's almost like I say, you know, your parents, your grandparents, they can't give you their curses, not alone their blessings, but you know there are patterns that they have that you can learn from them, which is just healing. So when you saw this healing happening, it's a pattern you've learned, and right now you've been positioned to reach so many people. But you, as you said, you want to heal. You don't want to stand because you are repeating a pattern that you've learned, and because you repeat that pattern, because God blessed your it was success that your grandmother had to bring people. That was success, you know, in that context, and you will have success in this because you are not breaking the pattern. So when ungathi ulandela amasiko, but actually ulandela pattern, you know, yasendlini nenhliziyo yasendlini. And lento leyo yenzayo umculo, you can lose your mind, it can control you. You could think that you could think it's because of you, but like you keep going back to the pattern of behavior. So everywhere you go, you'll always wanna do things where you are able to heal people. You know, you're able to meet, like now, you know, with Kabza, the way you speak about Tuli, the way you mention them, you speak of everybody with respect, with it's like part of like spreading love. You know, like call someone like father, mother, you know, that's not your blood. That's like a strong sign of like love. Without you saying that you love them, you've already said it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's incredible. So you are spreading that even with how you engage with your people, and you are constantly going to have the urge to do the pattern of what you've learned inside your family and your household. And I wish you continue, and I wish God literally expands your land to do it to more people in different places, because it's a beautiful pattern.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let's go. Until we see when the EP comes out, let's not mention it. It could be in 2026, could be in 2027. Whatever. Shout out.
Big love.
Easy. Love it.
Broadcast live